It was 21 years ago when they actually met at high school. Shared some classes together and of course some friends. They were both very deeply focused on their studies, so they didn't have time for partners, boyfriends and girlfriends and all of that thing. Jasmine's earliest memory of Russell was up in the top quadrangle at school, where she watched on as he threw his best friend's backpack up a tree. Russell is the sort of person everybody loves, but underneath the surface, he's an absolute joker.
Get on in and let's go out. So let's run.
If I could best describe Russell's personality and traits, it's almost the complete opposite to me. I'm a 10, he's a 2. He is quite discreet, I'm a foghorn. He likes fancy food, I love KFC. I'm the brawn and he's the brains.
From memory, when Russell was growing up, most of the times that I can recall where Russell and Adrian were involved, Russell was more like, Adrian, we shouldn't be doing this. Adrian, I think we should stop. Adrian, I think we might be getting in trouble. So for those who know Adrian, they can understand that. But what I really think about Russell is that he's missed 100%. Whether it's sport, rugby league, rugby union in his younger years, school, uni, and then work, he gives 100% every day.
And you know how girls are all like, I need a guy to listen to me? And we're like, yeah, we understand, we'll listen to you. Russ listens to you.
There is a house built.
I didn't really get to know him until we started dating, but I just think he was really sweet and he knew what he wanted too. Like, from the get-go, he knew he wanted to be a vet, and I remember that distinctly. He was telling me that that's what he wanted to accomplish.
Tables and chairs warm.
When I think back over the years of Jasmine, when she was a little girl, then a teenager, and now an adult, I'm immensely proud of the person she is and has grown into.
And what else? Okay, take your biscuit out, Jasmine.
Jasmine. Hi.
I love you.
Hey, Tuckaball. Hi.
She's probably the most loyal person. She supported me through thick and thin and stood by my side. She's funny, you know, we both have a bit of a weird sense of humour, but yeah, we get each other. She's got one of the most strongest moral compass I've met in anybody.
And early in her career, Jasmine, and I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, lacked a bit of confidence. So I remember having a conversation in the kitchen about the fact she was underestimating her abilities and how she might go about addressing this. So Jasmine took on board that advice, and with the wonderful support of Eric, has allowed Jasmine the opportunity to grow and blossom in a way no one would now ever believe she lacks any confidence.
And now it's time to leave.
She's very creative, so she works in advertising. She's got a bit of a creative knack. You know, with our house, she's done all the interior design. The first time I started to take an interest in her would have probably been year 11, year 12. The first time I actually got the courage to do anything with those feelings was at the Meat Fiddler. It was a bit embarrassing. I think I had one too many drinks.
He came up to me so confidently, like I've never seen him do before, and he's like, oh, when you're done with that other guy, ring me. And I think I called him the next day.
Hello?
He was about to go on a family trip to Hawaii, and they were going for 2 weeks. But, you know, young love, it's like the end of the world. It felt like ages. We were sat on the lounge and I said to him, I was like, so are we gonna make this official? and so he was like, yeah, why not? And so then that's when we became boyfriend and girlfriend.
How I got to be this way. Emotions are your weakness.
That 2 weeks, even though we'd only been dating for a month, felt like 2 months. It went for so long, And I couldn't wait to get back.
They realised that they just really struggled to be apart, even so early on, and that was the moment that they knew and that they realised that this was something special. And 16 years today, they are still together. After 14 years of being together, they both knew that they wanted to get married. Russell got permission from Danny, Jasmine's father, after a game of golf, and also asked if he could use Jasmine's mum's engagement ring to propose. He then organised a weekend away in December 2020, and he kept Jasmine off her scent by saying that it was a night out with their close friends Jack and Beck. Jasmine carried on all the way apparently. She also forgot her toothbrush, claimed the complimentary drink on arrival was disgusting, and then freaked out when the lift wasn't moving. But Russell, undeterred, nervously got down on one knee and asked her to be his wife. Obviously, Jasmine was taken aback. She was absolutely stunned and surprised by this, and obviously seeing her mum's ring just brought on an added level of emotion.
I say this to Russell all the time. He is my best friend, and he has been so supportive of me at every turn, and of my family as well. When I needed him most, he has always been there for me. When my family was having a really difficult time with my mum being unwell and passing away, he was a solid shoulder that we were all able to lean on. And he was there for every single one of us. He lived through that experience with us. We were all under the same roof, and he carried the same emotions that we all carried. And I think having been through that together as a couple, and the fact that he endured that with us, it's made us all closer as a family.
During that time, I guess my job was just to be a shoulder to lean on. You know, it was a very emotional time, but Jasmine just needed that person that she could lean on to, you know, talk to, and that's pretty much what my job was for.
When you've got somebody that you can trust so deeply, you really do feel like you can do anything together. And I know that there will be more difficult things around the corner for us. Not everything is going to be easy, but at least I'm going to have him by my side, and I already have done.
So where to from here? Well, I guess things are looking pretty sweet with a new home, well set up, Russell well established as a vet.
And my advice to you both is don't change a thing. You've obviously come this far and built a future together on some strong foundations, which means that what you have is truly something special. So don't change anything. Keep smiling, keep loving, and of course keep on caring.
The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to after we get married will just be starting a family together. Adding some, kids to our fur family. That's probably the most exciting thing that I'm looking forward to.
Having him there, and someone that you can lean on, or someone who will listen when you need to talk, he's just always been there for me. And as cliche as it sounds, he has always been my best friend. He's been beyond anything I could ever have asked him to be.